Hi everyone, it's Than from Title Gardens. Small polyp stony corals, or SPS, are a challenging yet highly popular type of system. Now lots of corals fall under the umbrella of SPS with wildly different care requirements, but generally speaking, when somebody talks about SPS, what they're really talking about are corals with care requirements similar to Acropora and Montipora. In this video we're going to talk about Montipora. Now if you missed our video on Acropora, you can click here. Montipora are not quite as sensitive as Acropora, however they require more or less the same sort of tank conditions. They thrive in high lighting. These corals will change dramatically when provided different types of lighting. As for flow, they do best in turbulent flow. Some varieties, which we will see later, form plating shapes, and if they don't receive enough flow, will collect detritus and die off in that spot. Okay, so up to this point, all the Montipora that I've shown you is an encrusting variety, which, as the name would suggest, grows like a mat on whatever substrate it's attached to. The nice thing about Montipora, though, is that this genus has some of the most diverse colors and growth patterns. This Monty, for example, is the plating variety that we discussed earlier. A portion of it attaches to a substrate, but then the coral extends out and creates swirling discs. In your tank, pay special attention to where these will be placed. This type tends to grow quickly, and as they grow, will effectively shade everything underneath. It's not uncommon for Plating Montipora to form 18-inch plates, if not larger. One interesting thing that I've seen hobbyists do with Plating Montipora is to take small half-inch cuttings and attach them to a flat piece of substrate in a checkerboard pattern. As the cuttings grow, it makes a patchwork quilt pattern of Montipora, which is very visually striking. Now these corals will eventually grow into each other and fight if they're not pruned back, but for about a year, it makes for an interesting showpiece. The next type of Montipora growth pattern is a branching appearance. The majority of the branching Montipora seen in this hobby is from the digitata species. Montipora digitata come in a variety of colors ranging from orange to green to blue, and sometimes a combination of one color for its polyps and another for its skin. The other branching variety that's very popular right now is from the setosa species. Montipora setosa tend to have thinner branches than digitata, and their polyps are spaced further apart. The only color I've seen for setosa are this orange on orange variety. Normally here is where I would show some time-lapse footage of these corals feeding, but to be honest, we don't go out of our way to feed Montipora. So the question of the day is, do you feed your Montipora, or more generally, do you feed any of your SPS? If so, what do you feed and how do you go about doing the feeding? Post it in the comments below. Okay, that pretty much does it for Montipora. Thanks again for watching, and please subscribe to our channel. If you're on Facebook, take a look at our page where we post up lots of our photography. Thanks and happy reefing, everyone.